Hello everybody, Matt here again. Cruising down the road and thinking about things again, so I feel like I would do another video. This one I'm going to talk about emotional intelligence or emotional control. Like I've always said, I don't claim to be the smartest guy, so I don't know if those are the actual technical terms or what, but it's what makes sense to me. So anyways, when I'm talking about emotional control, what I'm talking about is when we're in specific situations where we get an emotional rise, usually in a negative way. I mean, I guess it could be in a good way too, but situations like where if you're driving in traffic and you get cut off, kind of our natural reaction at that point is to get pissed off and, depending on our mood and stuff, maybe flip on the bird or yell at them or honk on the horn or whatever, just to show that person just how pissed off we are about that situation, right? So I guess what I want to start with is thinking about where do we get reactions like that from? Is that a natural reaction? And I think a lot of people would say yes, and for the longest time I would have agreed with that, but where we get reactions like that is kind of learned and trained into us. Like, we probably may not even remember it, but we may have seen like our parents or a family friend, or just seeing somebody in traffic doing it. If they get cut off, they start yelling and flipping them off and everything, and that kind of, in a way, trains us to kind of act that way, and we don't think twice about it because we've seen other people do it, so we kind of accept it as the norm, and we just kind of go on, and that, at that point on, we just kind of live as though that's the natural reaction that we should have. So when it comes to being pissed off and angry at people, what we need to realize is that, okay, we may be getting pissed off and stuff like that, but we also have this like secondary part of it where we want that other person to feel or realize that we're pissed off, and we want them to be pissed off with us or angry or upset or something, to kind of share in that negative emotion that we're in at that moment. And it doesn't need to be that way. And in all reality, if we're pissed off at somebody and that other person isn't really sharing or feeling the same way, then the only person who's pissed off and angry is you, and that doesn't do you any good. Being in a negative emotional state like that can have some effects on your body and health, whether you realize it or not. And it doesn't have like immediate effects, but it can, if you're in that state a lot, that can wear your body down. It can affect your immune system. It can cause, tension within your body and stuff like that, which causes muscles to contract, which could cause other things to happen. So something that you can do when running into a situation like that, if you get cut off or somebody does something to make you angry, you're sitting at your computer and it crashes and you want to smash the thing to pieces and throw it out the window, which I can relate with. I'm that way quite a bit when it comes to technology, but at that moment when you're feeling that rise of anger or frustration or whatever, you can realize, okay, here I am, I'm in this moment where I'm getting into a negative emotional state. The first step is recognizing it at that moment, and then the next step is going, okay, is this really that big of a problem? Is it worth me getting all worked up over? Is this something that's going to be affecting me tomorrow, a month from now, 10 years from now? And in most cases that won't be the case. And if not, then is it really you getting all wound up, putting all that emotional energy into and being angry and pissed off about? If you like being angry and pissed off and you want to stay in that mode, okay, that's fine. This video is not for you, I guess. But those people out there that are trying to kind of work on themselves and make things a little bit better for themselves, this is one little step in the process that I've kind of discovered in my path through life. So yeah, just remember, when you're getting into those situations, you're feeling that maybe that pit in your stomach, you're feeling the anger, the frustration. That's the moment where you go, okay, all right, I need to just kind of calm down here. Maybe think about something that doesn't make you angry, or think about something that made you laugh, or maybe just kind of analyze the situation, try to figure out why you got angry, All of those things could potentially be helpful. But as long as you recognize it at that moment, then you can make the conscious decision to be looking at things or living differently at that moment, if that makes sense. So I hope that helps out. Hope everybody has a great day. Thanks.